why modern women can't keep a man. The reason why modern women can't keep a man is because they have went against the law of nature. They went against nature. They have stepped out of their feminine frame. This is why modern women can't keep a man. They're trying to actually imitate the mindset of a man. And they can't. This is why modern women can't keep a man. And a real man, he's not going to put up with a woman that's trying to be a man, that's trying to think like a man. You hear these women, oh, I can think just like a man. Sis, I have some very logical and wise news for you. No, you can't. These modern women, their mindsets are toxic. Thinking that they can think like a man, which is complete foolishness, complete ignorance, stupidity. No real woman would say that. I can think like a man. No real spiritual woman would say that. She can think like a man. She was built to think like a woman. Another reason why modern women can't keep a man is because spiritually, they have developed a mindset thinking that they can compete with a man. This is why these modern women can't keep a man. See, when they get into a relationship with a man, why do you think they start so much drama? And thinking it's about a relationship is about competing with her partner. See, a relationship is about completing each other. But these women thinking that a relationship is about competing with her significant other. This is why modern women can't keep a man. Another reason why modern women can't keep a man is because they think that men owe them something just because they are a woman. They think modern men just automatically owe them respect because they're a woman, or owe them the world because they are a woman. That's not true. Respect is earned. It is not given. A man taking care of his woman That's something that she has to earn. But these modern women, they think that it's just automatically supposed to be given to them. Another reason why modern women can't keep men, they can't keep men is because they don't appreciate the man that provide. They don't. They walk over that man. They think that man owe them something. They think that man is supposed to do this for her and do that for her. This is why modern women can't keep a man. Another reason why modern women can't keep a man is because they're too combative with men. They want to be difficult with men. They want to manipulate men. And real men are waking up to the bull, to the crap, to the flaking on dates, to the, not being available when she needs to be available. Texting slow. Playing all these manipulation games. This is why they can't keep a man. Because they're trying to use witchcraft, which is a form of manipulation, against men. And men are not putting up with that. They're using their spirituality in the wrong way. They're using that for evil. They use a manipulation, to get a man to supply their narcissism. And this is why they can't keep a man. Because real men, they're not going to put up with a manipulative woman. Sis. They're not going to put up with a difficult woman. Another reason why these modern women can't keep a man is because, you can ask these women a simple yes or no answer, and they'll just try to say something to be difficult. They can't be straight up. They like to play games. They think everything is about playing a game, playing with a man's mindset. And a real man, he does not have time for a woman that want to play games. See, us men, we try to figure out what the problem is. We like to get straight to the point. Real men, we not about trying to read a woman's mind. See, this is why modern women can't keep a man, because they expect us men to read their minds. They think we're supposed to automatically know what's wrong with them. Know their worth, what they deserve, and what not to do, and what to do. When really, these women emotions be so everywhere. They emotionally unstable. And, they think that we're supposed to know how to make them feel. When they don't even know half the time themselves, how to, make themselves feel, a certain way that they feel like they should feel. It's crazy. These modern women are crazy. This is why they can't keep a man. They think being crazy and having a bad attitude, they brag about that. They think that's a good thing. No man can't handle me. That's why I can't keep a man. No, sis. The reason why you can't keep a man is because you can't get a hold of yourself. You can't even handle your own self. You need a man's leadership to navigate through life. You're supposed to be under a man's leadership. See, this is why a lot of these modern women, they can't keep a man. They don't want to be up under a man's leadership. They don't want to be submissive. That word submit, they got a problem with that. You know, you say to a woman, oh, the reason why you don't have a man because you know you're not submissive. They get so angry about that. You know why? Because you said something that they know that they are naturally supposed to do. They're supposed to go with nature, not go against nature. A lot of these modern women, they have went against nature. Went against their essence. Just to try to compete with men. Another reason why these modern women can't keep a man is because they have a toxic soul. They have a toxic soul. They do. Using men. And then when they get used, they get angry. Rejecting men, you know, with bad intentions, being mean to men, having a bad attitude with the man just because, they got their own house. But this is why the modern woman can't keep a man. Another reason why modern women can't keep a man is because they feel like in their mind and in their feelings, and they think, in their psyche that they don't need a man. They don't need a man. They don't need to be up under the leadership of a man. When they really do. These women really are they're not about logic. They're not about logic. They're about feelings and emotions. They need that man during that household that's logical. That's about logic. That speaks very well and uses words in a profound way. And that can teach. These women need teachers. They need guidance. But they think that they don't. And this is why modern women can't keep a man. Another reason why modern women can't keep a man is because they think that since they have a degree and they got their own place, that they can, talk to a man any kind of way. They think that they don't have to respect a man just because they making a little bit of bread, a little bit of money. And sis, I have news for you. That's not true. You should respect people that respect you. Just because you have money, that doesn't mean that it gives you the right to talk down on masculinity. Just because you have money, that does not give you the right to think that you can think like a man. Because you can't, honey. You can't think like a man. Another reason why modern women can't keep a man is because they don't want to stay in their place. They don't. They don't know their place. Matter of fact, as a woman. Because a lot of these women, they've been raised by just a woman. They haven't been raised by a man. Another reason why modern women can't keep a man is because they don't appreciate good men. They don't appreciate righteous, good men. They don't appreciate those type of guys. Those type of guys that they use. Those type of guys that they psychologically try to abuse with manipulation. Those type of guys that they don't appreciate. They see them as a sucker. They don't see a real man as a man. They don't see a man that, that treats women with respect and that will do for a woman because, he really loves her. They don't treat that man with, they don't worship that man. They don't appreciate that man at all. And this is why modern women can't keep a man. It's because they think that they can think like a man and that they don't need a man. And they have fallen so far back away from nature. They have went against the law of nature. They have went against their feminine